Keep your chest up and high when you're doing any kind of a chest movement. Our back, sorry, I turned the light off somehow. It was dark in here in the last video. Guys, next one up, we'll call this cross bench dumbbell pullover. This is one that people see me do in the gym religiously every single day, no matter if it's upper body, lower body, guys. Your ability to squat properly, to squat to depth in active range with proper hip extension and all things like that. There's a great deal is determined by your shoulder mobility, how well you can get external rotation with the bar in your hands to be able to position high bar, low bar, front squat, you name it. You should be able to do them all in order to build the physique of your dreams, guys. If you can't hold a barbell on your back without your shoulders aching, or you can't get into a front squat, yes, you can build the physique, but you ain't gonna be as explosive, as powerful, and as bulletproof as you should be. So, with that being said, let's get into this exercise because I haven't even said anything about it. Cross bench dumbbell pullover, guys. I do this every single day. I'm really trying to get my thoracic T-spine basically to come through. I'm trying to get, yes, it's a lat pullover, but I'm trying to bring my head and my chest, my T-spine forward as if you're doing an overhead press. When you're doing an overhead press with a barbell, guys, you don't just press necessarily like military style. You want to an overhead press. You want to press and push the head through. Press and push the head through. If you can't get your arm straight above, even behind your ear, but if you can't get a straight arm straight up without overextending in the front, without the rib cage coming up, you're not going to be able to build your chest properly. You're not going to be able to build anything properly to its full potential because you're missing out on the full range of motion, the active ranges of motion. You think about it, guys, everything in the upper body is determined by the shoulder joint, okay? How well you can build your chest, how well you can build your delts, your biceps, triceps, your back. You will not be able to build those things to their full potential if you can't get into proper positions. And also injuries, I always mention injuries will always hold you back. But like I said, you can't build a proper chest if you can't get your arm straight up behind your ears without overextending, right? That's the goal of this, but I'm actually trying to bring my rib cage through, bringing my head through. I look around, you see I do I rotated the hips each way. Rotation is so important. You could argue that I should be keeping my back straight, which I do that variation as well, because you'll get more of a shoulder stretch. But you can see my low back is not extending. I'm really just extending. I'm trying to get movement in my T-spine, in my cervical spine, C-spine, and T-spine. About that 1 foot of my spine there, basically between our shoulder blades, our upper traps, where everyone gets so tight. We get this forward posture. You want to be able to open that up, and you want all of those muscles, the vertebrae, your spine, to all be able to move. That will determine how you extend in a squat, or if you are able to keep your shoulders away from your ears and keep your chest up and high when you're doing any kind of a chest movement. Bringing your arms together instead of dropping forward. You need to be able to have that in order to recruit the chest. And the same thing goes for back related. And then you want to be able to hold that position once it's locked in when you're doing those exercises. So this is a bread and butter. If I could only do one, if someone was like, yo, Tom, you got one exercise to do for your warm-up, for upper body. One movement, what would it be? This one right here. Because it incorporates, you're gonna feel a good stretch in your triceps, you're gonna feel a stretch in your biceps. I'm holding the dumbbell very, very close, right? It's very close. That's actually, I do that, that's a 45-pound dumbbell, I believe. 40 to 45 pounds, I can go heavier, but and I will over time. Mobility are exercises, guys, that you should treat like strength training. You don't have to progress as quickly, but I started at this exercise with 5-pound dumbbells and it literally hurt. It hurt my shoulders, it ached. 5-pound dumbbell and I couldn't, my arms weren't straight. I couldn't even get my head in front of my body without like it was fucked up. So now I can do this with 50, I know I can do this with 50, 55 pounds easily. And it really, I feel such a stretch down here deep in the lat, kind of at the bottom of the scapula, in the triceps here, in the biceps, in the inside of the armpit, in the pec, up in the upper rib of your neck, in the scalenes, guys, in the abdominals, and then when I add the rotation, I get it in my obliques, I get it in my low back, I get more in my lats and my scapula, I get it everywhere. It gives it to me everywhere, guys. That's why this is like my #1 mobility exercise if I could do for upper body. It's so important. Everybody should be doing this. Everybody should be doing this. It incorporates everything that you need in order to make sure that you're functioning properly, you're getting all that good synovial fluid into the joints, and bulletproofing you guys. Like I said, you can see how far my arms go back behind my ears. It's crazy. I look both ways even before I cross the street. Got a little bit of pump product in here. Just finished the cardio. Got the recovery, gotta keep the pump up. Guys, you can see how far my ears are in front of my shoulders. It's crazy. That's why I can hit. That's why I can, when I do dips, I can go extremely deep on my dips. That's why when I'm doing a pec deck or any kind of a chest fly, I can go to an extreme range of motion, get a full stretch in all these chest fibers while keeping my head and chest up high, and then bringing it all in together while still keeping my chest high. You see how that didn't drop? A lot of times when people come forward, they bring their shoulders forward and they roll forward. You want to keep that head up and that chest high. And this is going to enable you to do that. Do this now. Start today. If you got questions about it, comment below on this video. I got you. We're out. We're on to the next one. This is a long video, but we're on to the next one. Love y'all.